So we're going to get started with talking about the FAFSA application. The FAFSA application is the free application for federal student aid. This is the application that is the base application that is required for not only the federal Pell Grant, but the North Carolina Community College Grant, as well as the North Carolina Educational Lottery Scholarship. And this application has to be completed in order to apply for our foundation scholarships. So the FAFSA application is an application that must be completed each year. Normally, the U.S. Department of Education puts this application online and makes it available in October. So October 1, the application is available to complete. If you are interested in coming and taking classes with us this summer, you will need to complete the 2019-2020 application. If you are interested in coming this fall, the 2020-21 application is required. And that application is done completely online. You'll have to create yourself a user ID and password. And if you are a dependent student, you would have to do the same thing with completing a FSA user ID and password for your parent or parents as well. Our federal school ID for the FAFSA application is 005464. Once you complete the application, it takes about 3 to 5 days for us to be able to gain access to it. So keep that in mind as you're completing the application. Also, another tidbit of information, make sure that you have completed the admissions application, because if you complete the financial aid application before you do the admissions portion, what will happen is we will not be able to capture your information. Your information will sit out in cyberspace in an unconverted file until you complete an admissions application to Richmond Community College. Okay. We also have over 100 foundation scholarships, and we also have this unique scholarship here, which is called the Working Scholarship for Working Students. This scholarship is unique to Richmond Community College. It was created in response to working students and families who were being denied or did not qualify for federal or state aid. This scholarship is available to individuals, either parents or students who work at least 10 hours per week. This is the largest and fastest growing scholarship that we have here at Richmond Community College. It has provided over $290,000 to about 728 students since 2014.
Okay, thank you. And next, Carrie Edmondson, the Director of K-12 Partnerships, will explain the Richmond CC Guarantee.
Hey guys, this is Carrie Edmondson. I'm the Director of K-12 Partnerships. And if you are a high school student or the parent of a high school student online, if your kid takes a minimum of 2 classes while they're in high school, 2 RCC classes while they're in high school, and make a C or higher, and also graduate high school with an unweighted GPA of 3.0, they can come here for free for 2 years. Tuition and fees are paid. The only thing that you would be responsible possibly for is books. If you have a student that just graduated and has taken a class or hasn't taken any, but is considering coming this fall, you can still take those 2 classes this summer and get qualified to come here for free with the guarantee. You must complete, to be part of that, you must complete your FAFSA, and you must complete residency and a CFNC application, graduate high school with an unweighted GPA of 3.0, and be in satisfactory academic standing here at RCC to get those 2 years for free.
All right, thank you, Ms. Edmondson. And if Miss Daniels will come back and talk to us about more of our scholarships, including our Second Chance Scholarship. Andrea?
Okay, can you guys hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, good. Like I stated before, we have over 100 scholarship opportunities that are offered through our foundation office. There is one application that we use for this process. That application you can access online, and what it does is you'll go in and you'll fill it out. You'll answer some questions, and what it does is it will pair you with the different scholarship opportunities based on your program of study. So let's just say, for example, if you are interested in nursing, then it will pair you with scholarships that are earmarked for nursing students. We will start meeting for scholarship review in May. We'll start that I think we'll start scholarship review next week. It will meet a couple of times over the summer to review scholarship applications. So if you haven't already completed one, you still have time to do that. The scholarship application can be found on the RCC website. You'll go to the RCC website, go to admissions, click the admissions tab, and it will drop down a list of options. Click on financial aid. Then that will take you to the financial aid page. On the left-hand side of the financial aid page are some links that will take you to different pages. One of those links is the scholarship page. You'll click on scholarships, and then it will take you to our scholarship page. And midway of our scholarship page is the actual scholarship application. It takes about 15 to 20 minutes to do the application. So make sure that when you're completing the scholarship application that you allot enough time so that you can complete it and complete it correctly so that you do not miss out on any scholarship opportunities. Then we have what is called the Second Chance Scholarship. This scholarship to date has awarded in total of about a little over $50,000 to over 270 students. This scholarship helps students that when they were in attendance at RCC before may not have done so well and did not qualify for federal or state aid because they did not maintain satisfactory academic progression. And when I say satisfactory academic progression, I mean make the grades that's required. So as a student at Richmond Community College that you're looking to receive some funding from us, especially federal funding, you have to maintain satisfactory academic progression. You have to maintain an overall cumulative GPA of at least a 2.0 or better, or be completing roughly 2/3 or 67% of all classes attended. So the Second Chance Scholarship was set up to help those students that did not meet that requirement, but still had the desire to come back to school. This scholarship was put in place to be able to help those students to get back on track so that they could regain their financial aid eligibility. Okay.
Okay, now John Kester, Dean of College and Career Readiness, will explain the Finish for Your Future Scholarship.
Thank you, Casey. We have opportunities for those of our students who are completing their high school equivalency or adult high school in the form of a $1,000 scholarship for all completers in a program year that can be used towards programming at Richmond Community College beyond your high school equivalency or adult high school. Additionally, we have 5 need and merit-based scholarships that are awarded each year to students. And we also have funding available to assist students with testing if they are doing the high school equivalency program, and we can help either pay for all or part of their testing fees.
Thank you. And one more time, Ms. Daniels, if you will come back and talk to us about another scholarship, the Golden Leaf Scholarship.
Okay, so the Golden Leaf Scholarship has helped over 16,000. The Golden Leaf Foundation has provided over 16,000 scholarships to help North Carolinians attend participating North Carolina Community colleges, and Richmond Community College is a participating community college with the Golden Leaf program. In order to be eligible for the Golden Leaf Scholarship, students must be attending or plan to attend any participating community college who reside in a qualifying county, and Richmond County, Scotland County, Anson County, all our surrounding service counties fits up under that, except for the counties in South Carolina. Those counties in South Carolina do not qualify for Golden Leaf funding. The Golden Leaf application can be found in the financial aid office, or since we're quarantined because of COVID-19, you could just give us a call here in the financial aid office and we will get that application out to you. That application is available to both curriculum and con ed students. The most that you can receive from the Golden Leaf Scholarship as a curriculum student is $750. And if you're taking some classes through the continuing education department, you can receive up to $250 in funding.
Thank you. You can also use your veterans education benefits while attending Richmond Community College. Crystal Shepard, the VA school certifying official, will give us this information.
Good afternoon. Again, I'm Crystal Shepard. I'm the VA certifying official for Richmond Community College. I'm also a financial aid specialist in the financial aid area. Richmond Community College, we do accept all the VA education benefits chapter. This includes the Montgomery GI Bill, the post 9/11, the VA vocational rehab, which I will work with you as well as the case manager for that, and then the MyCAA scholarships. How to apply for the VA benefits if you've never used them before. You have to go to the va.gov website, do the application. It takes maybe 10 minutes. It's a pretty simple application. Processing time, once you get it submitted, is usually 30 to 45 days. So what I recommend, once you complete that application, is to go ahead and be working on the admissions process to RCC and get those applications completed. That way you'll have all that done when you get your letter of eligibility from the VA. Once you receive that letter of eligibility, I will need a copy of that. I'll need to get a copy of your military transcripts and official copies of all the colleges you've attended as well. So it's a pretty easy process. The biggest thing is just getting your VA application completed ahead of time. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Shepard. So the tuition rate for in-state students is $76 per credit hour and $268 per credit hour for out-of-state students. To determine if a student will be charged the in-state or out-of-state rate, students must complete a residency application with the state. The link to that application is available with the steps to apply on our website. But regardless of whether you are considered in-state or out-of-state, funding options are available to you if you are eligible. So now we will gladly take your questions. If you are on the phone, use *6 to unmute yourself to ask your questions. If you are online, please click on your microphone to ask your questions, or just type your questions in the chat box. First question.
I was just wondering, if you already applied for financial aid, how do you find out if you are, what your determination would be?
Okay, so quick question. When did you complete your FAFSA, and which year did you complete? Did you complete 1920 or 2021?
1920, and I did it in, I want to say March, or like towards the end of February.
Okay. We correspond through email, so you should have received something in your email. But if you want to send me an email, I'll be happy to check to pull up your information and to see if we have your application in our system. My email is asdaniels@richmondcc.edu. As soon as we're done with this call, I will go and check once I receive an email from you and let you know if we have anything in our system for you as of yet.
Yes, ma'am. Can you give me that email one more time? I'm sorry.
Sure. It is
Okay.
asdaniels@richmondcc.edu.
Okay. Thank you.
You're most welcome.
And Miss Daniels' email address is in the chat box now if you need to write that down or copy and paste it. Is there another question?
Yes, hi. I am a new student to Richmond Community College, and I am a parent, so I was listening at all this other stuff, and I know that I can apply for FAFSA to take classes for the summer, no more than one or two. I'm probably going to have to come out of pocket pretty much, you think? I'm an
Uh,
adult, and I'm over 50, but
no,
I
if
am in the school system as an TA.
Okay. So once you complete your FAFSA, if you're eligible to receive financial aid, um,
Mhm.
you can get it to cover your expenses for summer. If you
Mhm.
qualify for full Pell, then you could take one class, and if you have the eligibility, financial aid would cover it for you.
Okay, okay, okay. But yes, I have yet to fill it out, but after this phone call, I am going to log on and fill it out, the
Okay.
FAFSA.
Um,
Okay.
like Ms. Holmes said, my email is in the chat. So once you start filling it out, if you have some questions or you get to an area of the application that you're not really sure about, just shoot me an
Okay.
email and I'll be happy to try to help you as best as I can.
Okay, thank you. And I'm Stephanie Spencer, by the way.
All right. Nice to meet you.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, next question.
We had a question from the chat box asking if there was additional information that they need to fill out to apply for scholarships if they filed the FAFSA.
No, once they have completed a FAFSA application, then they're fine. There's no additional requirement to do the foundation scholarship application except to have completed the FAFSA application.
Okay, is there another question?
We have a couple
Yeah.
in the chat box. The first one is, when is the deadline to complete the FAFSA for fall 2020?
There is not really a deadline for our office. We process FAFSA applications all the time, but I will tell you the earlier that you get it done, the better. What you don't want to do is wait until um, we get closer to beginning the fall semester to complete the FAFSA application, because normally what happens is for those students who wait, that normally they wait that long, they will run into issues, and during that time, all schools we're all using the same processor. Everybody's trying to contact the IRS to get information. So the earlier you get it, then the better, because if you run into any problems or anything, that gives you enough time to get those issues resolved before fall semester starts. Looks like there's another question in the chat box. Says, I thought we must submit a scholarship form. You will. You have to complete a foundation scholarship if you're interested in doing that scholarship application. And that application is done completely online. But if you're interested in doing working student or Golden Leaf, those are separate applications outside of the foundation scholarship application that is housed online.
And Ms. Daniels, you said if they needed those outside applications, you could send those to them if they were not able to come to campus to pick those up?
Yes, I could.
Is there another question?
Yeah, this is Tony. I'm calling from South Carolina, and I'm wondering if I do the FAFSA and it doesn't cover, I don't qualify for enough money to cover for the out-of-state tuition. Are there any scholarships for out-of-state tuition?
You are definitely more than welcome to apply for the Working Student Scholarship, regular foundation scholarships. Unfortunately, for Golden Leaf, you have to be a North Carolina resident to receive Golden Leaf, but with Working Student and the institutional foundation scholarships, you can apply for those. And also,
Okay.
our business office offers a institutional payment plan where they will work with you and set you up on a payment plan to help you pay your tuition monthly, so that you don't have to come out and make one huge tuition payment at once. They allow you to stagger your payments over the term of the semester.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, another question, and remember, if you're on the phone, just dial *6 to unmute your microphone.
Casey, we put the application address in the chat box. It's richmondcc.edu/scholarships, but it's in the chat box if anybody'd like to go there and click from the link there.
Thank you.
Okay, all right. Okay, everything was self-explanatory. And if that's all, I'm going to log off.
Okay, thank you for participating.
Okay. Yes, thank you all. Bye-bye.
Are there any other questions? Ms. Dunn-Ramsey, while we are waiting for any other questions, would you like to explain what our next event will be about?
Thank you. Our next event will be next Thursday, same time, 1 p.m. to 2 p.m. That one is going to cover all of the careers we have related to healthcare here at Richmond Community College, including our brand new emergency medical science degree that will start this fall. So we look forward to having a wide audience participating in that and meeting with all the program coordinators for those programs related to healthcare careers at Richmond Community College. To look at that event and all of our events that are available, please go to our Facebook page, listed in our events, and anyone who's registered for this event will also receive an invitation to join the healthcare careers within the next few days.
Okay, any other questions? Well, if there are no other questions, we would like to thank everyone for joining us. Please visit our website for more information and to complete the applications discussed today. And as always, if you have any questions following this session, you can just call our main line at 910-410-1700. Thanks, everybody.